Hey, it's MJ. I want to thank you for joining me today. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I was actually handling some personal issues that I was having. So anyway, I'm back, and I just wanted to reach out and give you all a nice little message for the holidays. So today's topic is going to be decreasing your stress during the holiday period. I know some people are probably like, okay, decreasing stress during the holidays, how do you do that? Well, I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm going to give you three little strategies that you can use, and you can start today. And, a lot of people, they get caught up in the gift giving and, how much money they're going to spend on gifts and just, all the things that really aren't related to the day. And with all the things that have gone on in the previous years, just for myself, I've learned how to just appreciate being with friends and family and, appreciating the little things, whether I get a gift or not, if I can just call someone and reach out to them or actually get to share some time with them, I'm grateful for that because, for those of you that know me, I've lost both parents. So both my parents are gone. And, there's other people that I know, friends and families that have lost loved ones. And, we don't think about, oh, well, I should have got them XYZ for Christmas or their birthday or whatever. It's like, boy, I sure wish I had more time with them. So, I know there's a lot of pressure from society, and even from some people with actually receiving gifts. And you can change that. You don't have to get caught up in that. You don't have to, give in to the pressure of keeping up with what everyone else is doing. Once you become an adult, you have the ability to start your own traditions and, doing things that, maybe you didn't grow up doing and, create your own norms and your own, you know, just whatever. When you're an adult, you get to make those choices for yourself. And, you don't have to get caught up in what everybody else is doing. And I found just by doing those little things, stress is reduced dramatically. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't do things for, people that I care about, but I don't wait till one time a year to do that. And I don't associate me giving gifts with telling them that I love them. I can say I love you without a gift, and I can show people that I love them without giving gifts. Time is priceless, and, just taking the time to reach out via telephone or shoot a quick text message or email, however, you decide to do it, that says a lot. That lets them know that you were thinking about them and that they matter to you. And another thing that's going on, a lot of people are still taking their lives. Um, I I don't understand it. I know people have pressure. I know people are going through things, but that's so permanent. If you end your life, that's permanent. There's no coming back from that one. So say you are feeling pressured or you're just feeling bad and things like that, there's things that you can do to get out of that situation. You don't have to stay stuck and think that taking your life is the only way out. So I encourage you to not put so much pressure on yourself. And a lot of times people do that. We're worried about perceptions that people have. We're worried about, you know, by a certain age in life, you should be at a certain status according to society. If some of you have watched some of my previous videos, you know how I feel about labels and just how society tells us that we need to do certain things and have certain things and all of that. And by doing those things, that gives you status, that makes you this, that makes you that. Well, trying to do all those things, a lot of times those are things that create stress too. Adults, a lot of times, create their own stress by having unrealistic expectations. And they don't even have to be unrealistic. Just having sometimes too many expectations can cause undue stress and put you in duress and have you not sleeping, not eating, just all the things that come along with stress and being stressed out. So I encourage you to just take a look at things. There's no better time than the end of the year to sit back and reflect and take some time to look at where you are. Are you happy where you are in your life? And if not, what are, a couple things that you can do to change that going into the new year? How you spend the holidays. Are you happy with that? If not, you have the ability to change what you do. The holiday time is a time to be happy. And, you know, like my father passed during the month of December. And so December is, it's I still feel sad at times, but it's not as bad as it used to be, like when it first happened, because it's been a couple years now. But, still, I take that time on the day that it happened to just sit back and think about all the good times, because you do. If you start focusing so much on the negative, it can, put you in a bad place in your mind and, just have you spiraling down. So I choose to focus on the positives and, remembering some of the fun times we had. Me and my family, we always have a toast to, all our loved ones that are no longer here, either on their birthday or their day of passing. So those are some, traditions that we established within my family. And, I encourage you guys to do what works for you. Grief is different for everyone. But, I found that being trying to focus on the positive and not questioning why. A lot of times people want to get caught up in why, and that can take you down to a dark place, because ultimately at the end of the day we'll never know why. So it's kind of like accept it and do what you need to do for your health and for your sanity. But, take this time during the holidays to, like I say, look back, reflect. If there's things you want to change, just make a couple steps in order to make those changes. Don't try to do everything at once. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. All your bad habits that you created weren't made in one day. So you're not going to be able to fix everything in one day either. But you can take little baby steps and celebrate it along the way. If, let's say, you want to go to bed at a certain time every day, you know, start with 15-minute increments. Try to go to bed 15 minutes fast, quicker, or whatever. You know, whatever it is for you, just take some small steps to do it. And once you are successful, celebrate yourself, you know, because change is difficult. Change can be difficult, especially the older you get. You know how they always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, you actually can, but it takes time. So, you being a human being, it's going to take some time as well. So, anyway, I just want to leave you guys with some positive, happy thoughts. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Um, if you don't celebrate, just enjoy your time off from work if you get any. And, do something for yourself. Do something that brings you joy. Do something that, you know, you may have always wanted to do and never did before. Reach out to some people that you haven't had contact with in a while. Just check on people. There's some bad weather coming, so you know all over the country. So if you have friends in different states, just reach out to them and make sure they're okay, because things are going on everywhere. There's a lot going on in society, a lot of negative things going on, but you have the ability to be that little ray of sunshine and that little light to be kind and spread some love, spread some happiness, and just let people know there is something different. You don't have to get caught up in all the negativity. You know, be that light and just say hello to someone you've never spoke to before. You just never know what people are going through, and there's small acts of kindness that might just be that thing to really make a difference in someone's life. So, with that, this is your girl MJ. I look forward to seeing you guys in the new year. I'm actually going to start a series off in January, and it's going to ask 5 questions that everyone should ask themselves, I think, and answer yourself honestly. And if you do that, if you are having some issues in your life or there are some things in life that you want to change, these strategies will help you get there. So, you guys have an awesome day, an awesome week, an awesome rest of the year, and I'll be with you soon. This is your girl MJ, out for now. Have a good one.